Hi everyone, I've been using the A1 Mini for about a year. During that time, I've learned a few things that I think could save you time. Here's the setup I've been using. I don't have an AMS because it's too big and expensive. I've found another way to do colors, which I'll show in a minute. It's really convenient to have the spools on top of the printer, so I don't need a Bowden tube anymore. To change the filament, I turn the printer off, press the filament cutter by hand, and remove the filament. Then, I feed in the new filament. I make sure that I push it all the way through, and the indicator turns while pushing the last bit. To purge the old filament out, I do a flow rate calibration with the next print. I don't use the printer's options to change the filament because I'm too lazy to wait for the printer to heat up. I don't know if the manufacturer recommends this method, but it works for me. I print with PLA, PETG, and TPU. I always have a transparent spool so that I can color it with the marker technique that I learned from Make Anything. There is a video in the description. I got the best results with these eddings. If you are careful, you can change colors mid-print without pausing the printer. Real multicolored prints are not possible, but for me, this is enough color. I don't want a bunch of different colored spools lying around. I ordered my A1 Mini with the 0.6 nozzle. At first, I was disappointed by the speed. Sometimes the 0.6 nozzle needed more print time than the 0.4 nozzle. This is because the maximum flow rate is already reached with the 0.4 nozzle. I tried to create a speed profile for PETG and found that I can simply increase the flow rate and it still prints fine. I increased the flow rate from 8 to 15 cubic millimeters. Time savings depend on the geometry of your part. For parts with a lot of details, like a benchy, there is not much, but for larger parts like this cat, it is a 30% savings. When I started printing TPU with the 0.6 nozzle, I sometimes got little bubbles. I could even hear them popping out. TPU is known for its ability to absorb moisture from the air around it. The solution to my bubble problem is clearly to dry the filament, right? It turned out that the bubbles disappeared when I simply increased the speed. Here are some examples of this behavior. I also created a speed profile for TPU where I increased the flow rate from 3.2 to 8 cubic millimeters. This means that I can print TPU almost as fast as I can print PETG. The only downside that I found so far is that sometimes support structures are harder to remove, and it struggles a bit with overhangs. That's it for today. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.